Join me in creating this beautiful handmade gift, beautiful shadow box frame, handcrafted, hand stamped, and die cut, easily on our Wildcard Wednesdays. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. I look forward to creating this with you right now in a twofer. 2 projects out of 1 simple die cut. Get excited, it's beautiful, it's fun, and it's perfect for all year-round gifting, from hostesses to your own home, for giving it as a wedding gift, a birthday gift, or just because. Give them a handmade gift and wow with your ability while embracing the season. Today we're going to be featuring one of my favorite stamp sets and collections from this very collection, which is the Flowers for Every Season. I am not a super girly, flowery kind of girl. I love fresh flowers though, which is so funny. I really guess I am a flower girl. But for me, sunflowers are one of the happiest flowers out there. Sunflowers and daisies. And so this is the new gorgeous collection. The Celebrate Sunflowers Suite right here is what we're going to be featuring. The new stamp set is item number 152517, 152517, and the dies are included as well. Those are item number, I have it actually because it's right here, 152704, 152704. This is a great collection, and today we're going to be doing part 1 of 2 in creating with the Celebrate Sunflowers Suite. I am so happy. So I thought it would be great. My friend is a really good interior decorator, like non-professionally, but her house is always gorgeous. And so, and she has more kids than I do, which is the funny part. And she homeschools like I do anyway. Sabrina's amazing. So when I ran by this project, I was like, what do you think of this? She's like, I love it. So I can't wait to bless her with it. So today we're going to be creating with this 8x8 shadow frame that I picked up at my local craft store when it was on sale. We're going to be using the In Good Taste Designer Series paper, which is item number 152494, 152494. It's a wonderful collection of really amazing templates that you can use, like bases that are for great designing. We're also going to be using, if you love, like I do, these sunflowers, you're going to want to get them for free. Right now, through the month of June of 2020, Stampin' Up! Has an offer. When you join my team, you actually can score any bundle you want for free on top of the amazing deal. So this bundle, to save 10% and get the coordinating products together, is item number 154065. 154065. Today we're going to make 2 projects, and so I think we're going to start with the card version and then work our way into this. Actually, we're going to do this one. I'm going to film them both at the same time. So you guys are going to have some fun here. And then we'll also have a card that coordinates and makes it so there's no waste with this project at all. This is using the new Bumblebee in color cardstock. The brass foil sheets, can I just say they are magnificent. So shiny and lush and warm. That's item number 153057 for those brass sheets. We're going to be using the faux early espresso suede ribbon. It does feel just like a wonderful suede. We're going to be utilizing these really precious little glitter enamel dots. If you haven't seen them, they're wonderful. This is only, I cut it apart for a project that I was doing, but 152480. And let's go ahead and create this beauty right here. This is what these sunflower dies look like once they're dyed. I'm going to utilize a lot of this to make another project, which you'll see if you look at video number 2. So here I've got 2 die cut sunflowers. Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, really, you guys, look at the shine on that. It's beautiful enough just to leave it on its own, all in one complete fell swoop, in my opinion. I would just go for it. Why not? It's that pretty. I'm going to go ahead and get them separated for us, and so we can assemble it just now. I love a good twofer, don't you? Anytime I can get more out of a project, I do so. So you'll see there's 2 really fun projects here right in front of you. This is the frame we're going to be doing right now. If you look at my Celebrate Sunflowers I have a couple videos that we're going to do right now. This is the one we're going to create, but let's go ahead and assemble this. So in honor of my friend Sabrina and her amazing ability to decorate the house, I was inspired to try to create something really pretty. So I did this. Now we're going to use another shadow box that I have. It's just black. I did cut and prepare this beautiful designer series paper right here. This is a great collection, new to Stampin' Up! With their new catalog. I'm so happy about the new catalog. I love it. So the In Good Taste Specialty Designer Series paper is 152494. It has amazing texture and looking pieces, wonderful for backgrounds, so easy to use. But I have this thing, if things have like a crunchy texture, kind of like tweed, oh, my senses oversense, they like scream at me. So this is a great way to do that. Now, we're utilizing the beautiful Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. If you'd like to get your bundle for free, make sure you ask me. The month of June 2020, Stampin' Up! Is offering any bundle as a bonus when you join our team. And if you join the Getting Crafty family, you score the best group of people ever, but you also score amazing collection of classes, support, and fun. Now, let's go ahead and create. Super easy. So, utilizing the Bumblebee in color and the brass foil sheets. Brass foil sheets are item number 153057. We're going to go ahead and do this. I've already die cut the beautiful sunflowers. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, you guys. If I could, I would just like wear it like jewelry. Oh my goodness, imagine. That would be a fabulous like cuff. Oh, don't get me started. I love my jewelry. And we're going to build what looks like a wreath, in my opinion. I love wreaths. Do you guys love wreaths? I hope you do. I do. And I have to point out, sometimes on projects like this, it's a little challenging to see where your die cut goes. So what you want to do is look for one that looks out of the norm. So when I look at this, I see this one hook that sticks out right here on the sunflower. You could stamp the sunflower, the bumblebee cardstock. I'm just not going to. I don't think I have to on this project. But I'm looking, and when I look for that hook. See how it sticks out a little unusual? So when I look, the hooks match up. Boom, shakalaka. I feel like a winner. I know. I'm easy like that. We're going to utilize our multi-purpose liquid adhesive and a silicone sheet. So I'm going to set aside this beautiful designer series paper. I've done a couple of these ahead of time so that you can see them all ready. Right there, but I do have a couple that are die cut ready to be put together. Is that the right word? I think so. Okay, so I have a couple of sunflowers to use, and here's two of the cardstocks. I'm going to put aside what I'm not using on this project. So we're going to have fun because even the die cut cuts the center pieces. So you can see here's a gold centerpiece, but I really wanted more texture and I went with a wood grain center for the sunflower. I love the little piercing that it already does for me so that it looks like more of a sunflower. And I like mixing my textures. So here we have wood and foil combined to really give you that high shine with that great texture of wood and earthiness. Now, I'm going to grab the multi-purpose liquid adhesive on the fine tip end. My secret to this is you always need less than you think you do. And I'm just going to do the inside piece. Somebody, my son, I think, asked me why I didn't do all the way around. And one of them I did more around than the others. That was this one. So you can see I did put more adhesive across the back to really give it a more stationary adhered down. But on a sunflower, I almost like the raised like edges here. Boom, easy. And I like that when you put it together, it has like this natural ethereal kind of look, like it's floating. And then I come here and I look for my little crooked bits, the little bits that pop out. It has to be distinct, and that hook is easy for me to see. Hopefully it is for you as well. You can see it here without the die on top of it, where it has like this hair piece, like, I don't know, like if I had it sounds weird, hair piece, but if I had a, like a cowlick there. Is that weird? Maybe. If it's weird, I don't want to be right. Easy peasy. I'm very simple, really. And then put her together. You're looking for your little bits and bobbles here. And I'm really only adhesiving the center, so you can fluff this later if you choose to. I'm going to place my silicone sheet just on top of these so that they can rest. I don't need my bone folder. Now we're going to be using a shadow box. So a shadow box, like you'll see here, we're going to be using the Just Jade to do the beautiful evergreen piece. I'm out of the soft suede ribbon, so I'm going to utilize the jade ribbon in place of it. I thought another fun way to tie it all together. And because the frame will center on the edges of the cardstock or the designer series paper, you want to make sure you've tucked it in just a smidge. So I start off with the sunflowers. This one here is a little bit more stationary. I think I can lift a couple of the corners. I didn't get all of them down. I like that vibe, especially since I removed the glass on this shadow frame. Here, you can leave it and it would just be super shiny. But in my house, I get a lot of light in this room, and my friend Sabrina has a ton of windows in her house. So it's one of those things where just partial to not doing that. Now, you don't have to use a silicone sheet for long. It really does have a sense of gravity to it and weight, even though it's super thin and easy to work with. Everybody needs a silicone sheet in their life. Now, I do a little bit of laying out before I create. So I'm doing some fluffing, and you can see almost that I'm kind of overlapping a little bit. Some of these sunflowers will be adhered straight down, others will not. I don't want to take it to the whole edge. So when I see that there, I'm going to tuck her in and play with her. And then this one here looks like she's pretty flat straight up, or actually this one here is. So I'm going to grab the multi-purpose liquid adhesive for that center and put her down. I want to take her close to the edge so that I utilize this space. Now this one here, I'm going to grab my dimensional adhesive. So maybe I put down the ones that are flat, right? And when I use my multi-purpose liquid glue, I put a dot down and I kind of just drag it. So it's thin, the application. And I use odd numbers because odd numbers look best when crafting. And I might do one that's kind of like half up, half down. So do something like this. This gives you a non-stationary vibe to your wreath. You want, especially with these beautiful, loose, open flowers, to create, I like the idea of it kind of going like this. Okay, so just kind of hold your tip down, but you want to have this piece raised. And you'll see I'm kind of fluffing the sunflowers as I go around. I want this beautiful accent to the card. So this one here, I'm going to do double the dimensionals. So there's my dog, sorry y'all. And the reason I'm doing that is that I really want this to have a lot of texture to the eye that you can't, I don't know, it's not like you're gonna hold the shadow box. Most people won't hold the shadow box, but it's gonna be hanging on your wall, or at least on mine. So, or my friend Sabrina's. So when you do that, you can, and you'll see there's a little bit of the glue that came through on this. You can roll it off if you want. It'll be hidden in just a second, I'll show you. So here, I'm filling out this wreath, and we have another place here. I think I'm gonna do double on that as well. Always support the shape of your image. So what I mean by that is that this is a round image. I would do at least 3, if not 4 per round image. There you go. But you want to make sure not to take it to the edge, because remember that frame is going to lay right on top of there. Now already, hopefully you can see a variety of sizes and dimension. It has a real flow to it. I'm going to fluff some of that brass. It won't take away from the bottom, but it does create this really fun, interesting point of view. Here, now I've already die cut, oh crackers, and then dropped the flowers that come with this suite, these branches and leaves. And how I store my dies, it's pretty simple. I use the card that Stampin' UP sends and I put a magnetic backing on it. This is just a vent cover or a cover for my car. I have a magnet on my car that advertises my business, and so when it gets old or I get tired of it, I cut it off and cut it. I think that's what this one here is. Vent covers, I just pick them up on Amazon. They're pretty easy, or the office supply store. Now, using that detailed designer series paper, it's got some great wood pattern, but the other side's tweedy. You could totally do that. When it die cuts, it also pushes those little dots in to reminisce the sunflower. And I've already got them here. So you can see here, I think I've got enough for all of them. I did yesterday. Oh, here they are. They just got schmutzed. And then I'm going to use a dimensional on the center of each of those. That's adding back that texture. There. And so if you have any like glue that might have seeped out, this is the way to hide it. Easy peasy. And even if the wood doesn't match, that's actually really fun. And sunflowers have those really hardy, dark centers to them. So I think this kind of grounds it. Super fun. Now, here's my leaves. I'm gonna pop it up, pop all my little hanging chads off of it. And here you go. Just kind of lay it out. I have 3, so I'm gonna tuck them in at random. There's no right or wrong. And I'll do the same with these little, I don't know, like, they remind me like little sprigs. Like, what are they? I don't know. Evergreens. And it's stuck. Probably because I was using like an older die cutting. So let me go ahead and put all of these in. Okay, so I really love this. Oh, one's not even adhered down. Girl. So all I did with this is I just did the bottom pieces. I used my older plates on purpose. I didn't want my sunflowers to have a super deep cut because of the last video I just did. So these are plates that probably should have died already. But this is really enough in my opinion. This is the new Just Jade that goes with this. It's an earthly green blue. I adore it. Now, because I'm out of the espresso suede, oh, and I don't know if you saw here, I did layer some of the jade over the sunflowers. This gives it more of a textural aspect to it. Super easy. Now, we're going to take this beautiful ribbon here. My daughter always does this for me. Okay, so I think she just does it to the outside one. Well, you can kind of eyeball where you want your ribbon to be. So 1, 2, 3, and then, how does she do it? Shoot, hold on one second. Okay guys, this is my daughter, Genevieve, and if you know my crafting, she pops on my lives and stuff often. She's a 14-year-old crafting savant. Not really, but she's awesome. It's twisty, so don't get it twisty. Don't get it twisted, sister. So she's doing it around and around and around. Oopsie. Lay it flat. I see it's twisted. Girl, you're not perfect. Put it a little bit more up in the screen so they can see you. Oh, and she did a twist and around. Boom. Okay, you don't have to take it off. I'm going to show them how beautiful a job you did. What do you say? Hi. So this here, you guys, this is just an inexpensive bow tire, but you can see how she created a perfect little bow using that. Super cute. I'll have her do a video for us just so that we can see it done a little bit better. She teaches women all the time, and I always have to have her come in and do it because I think I stopped paying attention knowing that she's got it and I don't have to. Am I alone in that? I've used paper snips, and I put a red ribbon on the ones that are specific to my ribbon. So it's like my Nana's, what do you call it? Cloth rivet, cloth scissors. Like you didn't touch her cloth scissors with paper. I still have her cloth scissors, which is kind of funny. And then you slide this off, boom, and then you fluff. I love a good fluff. I was just telling my friend I froth my oat milk and creamer for breakfast, like for our drinks, my coffee or tea or whatever. And she's like, it's so much fun. I was like, frothed milk is fun. So fluff your bows and froth your milk, you guys. Now I'm going to take the multi-purpose liquid adhesive again. This is a very strong adhesive. And I'm going to go in and give it a nice generous glop. Here, I'm going to lower the... I'm going to put that little bow right there in the middle, and I'm going to hold it down, counting. And while I did that, I want to show you guys really quickly this great word die set that we have. Oh, crackers. Just picked it up with my finger because I was pushing it down so hard. Just use your silicone sheet. Where'd I put my silicone sheet? I could lose it in 2.2 seconds, y'all. Okay. Oh, it's not crooked. It's a little crooked now. Ooh, no. Don't make it crooked. And then put my silicone sheet and then put my adhesive. There, it's going to do all the work for me. So this is this great word die set everybody needs in their life. And it has the most wonderful collection of celebrating words in it right here. And it's called Word Wishes, item number 149629. 149629. It's a must-have. I love it. Super easy. And I die cut, while that was done, I die cut the rest of the brass. There was a little schmutz left over. The word happy, because these sunflowers should make you happy. Happy, 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 y'all. And you can leave the little chads in there if you want or not. I'm not the boss of your project. And so maybe put it there, or maybe, well, I want it to stand out. So it's not sticking with the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. Maybe I didn't use that. Maybe I used glue dots or dimensional. You mean to tell me I'm not perfect, Jamie? Correct. You are not perfect, Jamie. Do I talk to myself all the time? All the time. My kids think I'm the funniest mom ever because I talk for them. I'm like, and I talk for my dog. So I'm like, and so what is mom doing today? Mom's trying to work and you guys are making noise and you're like, and my mom's crazy and my mom's funny and these kinds of things. Okay, so I'm talking to you and you might think I'm a bit wonky, but that's okay. I'm a bit wonky for you today. We're gonna put that happy on there. I actually think it might stand out a little bit better this way. And you can see when you put it in the frame just how gorgeous this all came together. Now the background on this one here was a lot darker, and I utilized these to match, and the frame almost matches at 100%. And my friend always tells me about contrast, and so this is not necessarily the best if you're creating something. I love it though, don't get me wrong. We are gonna accent it with these little enamel glitter dots. Let me grab those. They were right here. I've already used them for another project or two. So this is the new In Color enamel glitter dots. They're item number 152480. 152480. I like to turn them over, use the side of my bone folder to give them a nice rub. And the reason I rub them is that they have been transported and sitting in a warehouse, right? I want to make sure that the adhesive is nice and strong so that it will stay on where I want it. And I'm just going to utilize the Bumblebee and the Jade. I'm not going to utilize the other colors on here. And it's just a little detail, you guys. It's not a biggie. Oh, I like it so, so much. I love that our products have coordinating looks so that it makes it for easy crafting. So using my Take Your Pick tool, which I put away over here, everything's falling. It's like Mount Vesuvius of crafting over here. I'm going to grab, maybe not, there we go. Maybe not. You gotta love it. And then I'm gonna pop some little sparks of color here. And I wanna make sure, maybe I'm just, put my Take Your Pick tool away and just grab them. Now it's really simple to put her together. I'm just gonna take this frame here and flip up all the edges. Actually, I'm going to utilize the flat piece here. This Take Your Pick tool has so many edges. It makes it for easy crafting. The piercing is great when you do all kinds of fun piercing projects. I love to mop thing, but I like to go underneath here and use that little spatula to open the frames. My girls are working on this little jeweled picture that they picked up, and they're using the Take the Pick tool to pick all the little jewels up. And here's to the now this has the glass on it. I'm not going to utilize the glass on it. I'm going to remove that but not get rid of it because I always break things. And so it's easier. So I'm just going to place the piece back in just like you're seeing here. I'm going to place this beautiful artwork in. I like to throw like on the back some kind of identifying and like put a note when I create something for somebody. So you can see here, I would actually, well, it's still drying with adhesive. I'm gonna write my little note to my friend Sabrina. So if she ever opens this to get rid of the picture, for example, she'll see a little note on the inside of love. To Sabrina for my fabulous friend. Love, Jamie. June 2020. So I never know where life's going to take people. We just don't. And I want to make sure your happy is going in the right direction, y'all. I want upside down happy. But when you can give somebody a little note, like when I do things for my grandson or anything, I put a little note inside. When I give people books, I put a note inside because someday they're going to look back and who gave me this, right? Or I don't need this artwork anymore. It's outdated for what I'm looking for. Take it apart. Oh, Jamie made it for me. I didn't buy it at Michael's or Home Goods or something great, right? I didn't buy it at a store. But here it all comes together for a really beautiful frame. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that black's a nice contrast, especially for my friend Sabrina's got like these gorgeous like gray walls with black and white accents. But then you get this nice nature effect on the inside. And there's nothing much happier than sunflowers. By tucking it in, the flowers are right to the edge of the shadow box, but not pressed down by the shadow box. And there you go. I hope this made you as happy as it did me, and that if you're interested in grabbing this collection, you can grab this or the catalog. If you have not received a catalog from Stampin' Up! Yet and you would like to from me, I send my customers really great catalogs all ready to go right away. Just private message me and I can send you this here. I don't flag it for you though. You're gonna have to do your own flagging. This is part of a large suite called Flowers for Every Season. It's a beautiful collection. And this is the sunflower here. You can see it celebrates sunflowers. And if you would like to get this bundle for free, it's a $51 bundle. Consider joining the Getting Crafty family. That's where you pick any $125 in product for $99 and free shipping, plus the extra bonuses, paper pumpkins, and more that's included. That's over $300 value. Really, you guys rock this. It's a great deal while supplies last. And then you get 20% off of all your future purchases or more. It's great. And all the free hostess dollars. Don't get me started. It's the best thing ever. Plus, you get to make friends with some of the most amazing women. I love it. So I hope this brought you a little bit of cheer and joy today and it created a little sunflower sunshine in your life. I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful handmade gift. It comes together super shiny and bright, perfect to hang out all year long, a gorgeous sunflower wreath that would be great to give away for birthdays, weddings, just because, welcome to a new home, or keep it yourself. I know I would. Check out this next video coming your way on our upcoming classes and how you can get them for free. Thanks for joining today's Wild Card Wednesday. Make sure that you subscribe right here. Hit that bell and join us on our Card Making Monday videos, Wild Card Wednesday videos on everything that's not card making, as well as our Stamping Stream Friday Lives. We would love to have you. Subscribe. Don't miss out on the crafting fun. If you have any more questions, check it out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net.
That's gettingcrafty.net. In the meantime, you can check out the supplies needed for this very project underneath on the description or on my blog. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you. Please like and share. We'll see you again soon.